friends, it's me, Flower, with Teddy Fairy Place. And I am going to read a story. Since we're talking about snowmen, I have Frosty the Snowman story, okay? So I'm going to go right over here. And I need a little help, because I'm a little challenged. So if someone will please turn the pages for me, I would appreciate it. Okay, thank you. Ready, everyone? Okay, I'm ready. Let's show the picture. Who's that? Oh, that's Frosty the Snowman. Okay, that's what we're going to read now. It all started with the snow. The first snow of the season. As every child knows, there's a certain magic in the very first snow, and when it falls on the day before Christmas, something wonderful is bound to happen. Guess what today is? But I don't think we're going to have snow. But that's what it would look like if we had some snow. All right. Children, back to your seats, called the teacher. The snow can wait. I've hired Professor Hinkle the magician to entertain us for our Christmas party. Unfortunately, Professor Hinkle was just about the worst magician in the world. Really? Well, that's him. And that's the teacher. And so I put the eggs into my magic hat, said Professor Hinkle. Abracadabra, and voila! The eggs have turned into a mess. Where is my rabbit? Hocus Pocus, where are you? He didn't know that rabbit. Hocus Pocus was hiding in the hat. Oh my goodness, he's making a mess. See, I guess he isn't a very good magician to make a mess like that. The only thing that this hat is good for is for a trash can. And Professor Hinkle threw it in the trash can. But do you see the ears? Guess what the ears belong to? That's right! Hocus Pocus the rabbit. So what's going to happen next? But the hat didn't stay in the trash for long. The hat with Hocus Pocus underneath hopped out the door. That was when the bell rang, and the children were free for the whole Christmas holiday. Look at that, they're running out the door. And they're so happy because they don't have to go to school right now. Because it's Christmas time, and it's happy time, and there's Hocus Pocus in the hat. Wow, this is a good story, I like it. What's next, I wonder? Hey, look at the snow! Cried the children as they ran outside. They worked together to build the first snowman of the season. Once the children had given him eyes, a nose, and a mouth, it was time to name him. How about Frosty, said Karen. Frosty the Snowman. See, they're working on him right there. The children danced around Frosty as they sang about his button nose and his eyes made out of coal. Come back here, cried Professor Hinkle, chasing Hocus Pocus. Suddenly, a gust of wind blew the hat onto Frosty's head. Oh, it was windy that day. Where is he? Where? Oh, there he is. There's the children. And there's the Frosty. And there's the hat. And the hat's going to go on his head. And what's going to happen when the hat goes on his head? Oh my goodness, I wonder what happens. Happy birthday, said the snowman. Karen gasped and said, that hat brought Frosty to life. It must be magic. When Professor Hinkle heard that, he wanted the hat back. But it's not yours anymore, professed Karen. Uh-oh, he wants his hat back because it has magic. That hat will make me a millionaire, said the greedy magician, taking the hat back. Hocus Pocus felt that the hat really did belong to Frosty now, so he hopped back to Frosty and the children as fast as he could to return the magic hat. Look at that! There's a Hinkle man, and he wanted the hat, and then the Hocus Pocus took the hat back to Frosty. Tried to take it away like that stinky old alligator. Tried to take my Christmas tree and my snowman. You can't do that! Anyway. Happy birthday, said Frosty again as soon as the hat was placed on his head. Hey, I said my first words. I'm alive. What a neat thing to happen to a nice guy like me. I get to be alive. The magic hat made Frosty dance around the children, and they cheered as Frosty began to laugh and play with them. There had never been such a wonderful winter day. See that? You see the children and Frosty? And they're dancing and happy and singing? You know, I know the song, but we're on YouTube and we can't sing that because it's not our property. But we can sing it later, okay? You sing it at home. When the sun peeked out from behind the clouds, Frosty exclaimed, "Oh, I'm all wishy-washy. I started to melt." The children knew that they needed to take Frosty someplace where he would never melt, like the chilly North Pole. They decided to take the railroad station and find a tree for Frosty. "Let's have a parade through the town," shouted Frosty. "Come on, kids, follow the leader." And guess who's the leader? Frosty is the leader. He doesn't want to melt, because if it's not cold, it's gonna melt. So there he is, taking the parade through the town and hurrying to get to the North Pole where it's very cold. All too soon it was time for the train and Frosty to leave. "I'll go with you, Frosty," said Karen. "I'm sure I'll be back in time for supper." Karen, Frosty, and Hocus Pocus jumped into a refrigerated boxcar on a freight train heading north. No one saw Professor Hinkle sneak under the train and hold on. Oh, that sneaky magician's up to no good, isn't he? See, there's Frosty and Karen, Hocus Pocus. And where is that stinker hiding? Oh, there he is! That's the stinker right there, trying to get the hat back. Shame on you! Full of shame, Hinkle. A refrigerated boxcar is a splendid way to travel. Splendid that if one is a snowman or a furry rabbit. But for a little girl like Karen, it's just too cold. So when the freight train made a stop, Frosty got them all out, and no one saw Professor Hinkle jump off too. See that? They're freezing in there. A little bit too cold for a girl. The rabbit has fur. And Frosty is a snowman, so he's not cold, but they were cold. Karen was cold. Frosty took Karen and Hocus Pocus to a wooden glen where they found animals, decorating the trees for the big celebration. They knew Santa Claus was coming that night. After Hocus Pocus spoke to the animals, they agreed to build a campfire to keep Karen warm. But it didn't take long for Professor Hinkle to catch up with our friends. Professor Stinker! I don't like him. He's not nice. All my friends are nice. He's not my friend. Let's see what's gonna happen next time we get that stinger. "Get on my shoulders, Karen!" cried Frosty. Frosty, since he was made of snow, was the fastest. And he had the fastest belly whopper in the world. Soon he and Karen were sliding down a hill, leaving that greedy Professor Hinkle far behind. At the bottom of the hill, a tiny greenhouse was growing. Tropical poinsettias for Christmas. That's a hard word. It's the red flowers you see at Christmas time. It was a perfect place for Karen to stay warm, though. Good. See, they're sliding. And then, "Frosty, you will melt in here," Karen said. And she warned him. See, it's hot in there where Frosty went. "I'll only stay inside for a minute," Frosty assured her. But that nasty Professor Hinkle caught up with them once again. He locked the door, trapping the friends inside. Oh no! what's gonna happen in there. That's not good if he's in the heat. What happens to ice and snow in the heat? They melt. Oh no, I'm so worried about Frosty now. That night, Hocus Pocus led Santa Claus to the greenhouse to save Frosty. But by then, poor Frosty had melted completely. Don't cry, Karen, said Santa kindly. Frosty's not gone for good. You see, he was made out of Christmas snow. You can bet your boots that when a good jolly December wind kisses it, it'll turn into Christmas snow all over again. Just watch. So Santa opened the door when the wind whirled in. And what do you think happened when he was just water? Santa has magic. So at that time, when the wind came in, Frosty was back. He came back again as a snowman. See? There he is. He's okay. He's not melted. There's Santa magic. Santa was about to place the magic hat on Frosty's head when he heard Professor Hinkle shout, "I want the hat and I want it now!" Santa replied, "If you touch this hat, I'll never bring another Christmas present. You go home right now and I'll write. You have to write, 'I'm very sorry for what I did to Frosty 100 zillion billion kabillion times.' And then maybe, just maybe, you'll find something in your stocking tomorrow." Professor Stinky Hinkle was very sorry indeed. He ran straight home to start writing. Yes, you better go say you're sorry. That's not nice. Meanwhile, happy birthday, Frosty said. Karen was happy to see her friend again, but now it was time for her to go home. Santa put her in the sleigh and promised her that he would take Frosty back to the North Pole with him where he could be nice and cold and safe. So then, Karen hated to say goodbye to Frosty, but Santa said that Frosty could return every year with the magical Christmas snow. So her friend will come back. They just have to say goodbye for a little while till the magic Christmas snow happens again. Oh, I love Christmas snow. Frosty waved goodbye as he hurried on his way. He shouted a promise to return the following Christmas, and every year he did just that. The end. And he said to everyone, "Have a very, very Merry Christmas." And this is Flower here. And I really, 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 really hope you like the story. Because I like snowmen and snow, and I like Christmas and presents and Santa. But Georgie better be good. You know why I know this? Because if you look up there, see up here where I'm pointing? Who's that guy up there, huh? Is that an elf on the shelf? He's watching us. He's gonna tell Santa everything we do, so we have to be good. Have to be very, very, very good. Okay? You be good. Miss Jenny loves you, and Flo and Georgie love you. And we will see you really soon. Just be good, okay? Be very, very, very good so you get beautiful, beautiful, wonderful presents. But don't be greedy. Don't ask for too many things. That's not nice. You don't want Santa to get mad at you like you did that stinker professor. I don't like that man. He's not nice. So you be good and you be nice. We'll see you later, okay? I hope you like this story. Frosty the Snowman.